You see this guy right here? Basically, I started talking to this guy on Instagram, and obviously I know him from TikTok. Basically, we were talking for like a couple days, FaceTiming each other and everything. He's so nice, he's so sweet to me, and he basically says he wants to come to Tampa to see me. So basically, he books a flight to Tampa, and his cousin drops him off at my house. And he's so sweet. We're like drinking and watching movies and stuff, and not a red flag in sight. Okay, so basically he's at my house, we're watching movies, we order food, just drinking and stuff, and then it's like 2 in the morning, so we decide to go to sleep. So we're both laying down in the bed. I fall asleep, and that's it. Lights out for me. I'm sleeping. And then I wake up at 8 a.m., realize he's not laying next to me. I come out to my living room. He's not there. I check the door. He left my house with my door unlocked. So I text his phone and I'm like, hey, you left, and I'm blocked. I go on Instagram, I'm blocked on everything, blocked on Twitter, everything. So basically I'm like, okay, let me go check my stuff because this is really weird. And basically he robbed me of my Rolex and something else. I don't know what it was that he took, but I have the video here so you guys can see. And you can see him right here. That's my purse. He's going through my purse. And then he finds my Rolex. And he basically steals my watch and puts it on his wrist. This is the pictures that I took of him at my house right before he robbed me. So if you see this guy, if you see him with a Rolex on, a bust down Rolex with all diamonds, he stole it from me. Do not trust this guy, okay? Do not let him in your house. Do not let him near you. He is going to rob you. And this is his Instagram. And this is another video of him stuffing something in my house under his shirt and putting it in his bag.
Let's make something clear, whether you're a man or a woman, if you invite a complete stranger that you've never met before to fly over and stay in your house the first time you ever met him, you're a muppet. And I'm not justifying what he did, but these are the types of things that can happen. She's saying there's no red flags, the whole fucking situation's a red flag. These OnlyFans models have got more money than sense.
I told you that in the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy, there is not a single scene where two women characters speak to one another. Would you believe me?
Yeah, that is good. Isn't that movie about a bunch of guys trying to destroy a ring in lava? Where in that story are you going to put chat between two girls? It's Lord of the Rings, not a little woman.
Even Finding Nemo only has 2 lines of dialogue between 2 characters that are girls for the entire film.
In this film about father and son, why in the film about father and son we should have dialogue between 2 girls?
Discussion must be about literally anything other than a man.
We don't even mention main plot or main character because main plot is about father and son. Maybe this is the reason why almost every woman remake movie is bad, because they are not focusing to create a good story, they are focusing to women ego trip.
Biological men going into female prisons.
But they're no longer the biological men.
They're no longer biological men. Okay,
they're
fine.
Women.
They're women.
Even if they haven't transitioned, they're still women.
They're still women.
Like,
Yeah.
if they're transgender and they haven't transitioned medically,
Yeah.
they're still women.
Man, I love this comment. It says, never in history is hair colour being so informative.
If you catch your girl talking to somebody and you gonna start a fight with them, congratulations. You are dumb as fuck.
We're not feminist today.
I am not a feminist. I am not a feminist at all. But I will say a man should fucking pay on a first date and all the rest of the day. But it's a man's job. We birth babies. You know what it does to us? Fuck that. You should pay for fucking dinner.
I am all for female equality. I run my household, pay all my bills by myself, have my own vehicles, and manage everything on my own. But I also know that God did not design my life to be this way. I was not meant to manage everything on my own. I was not meant to be the nurturer and the disciplinarian of my children. I was not meant to be the provider and also the homemaker. And I'm aware of that. And it's my own decisions that have brought me here. And it's my own acceptance of the lies that I was taught in this society. Teaching men that they are not, in fact, the spirit heads of their households, that they are not the leaders of their households. We are shaming them for standing up in their masculinity and making decisions that would change and lead their families. And that's wrong. You know what I want more than anything in life is to have a man that spiritually leads me and my household. Why? Because I'm in that position. Because I have to. And I realized that I was designed to do other things.
I mean, we've all been saying that feminism's lied to women. It's made them think that being strong and independent without a man's the best thing for their future. And then a lot of them hit 40 years old, it's too late to start a family. All the good men are gone, then they regret it.
I want to be loved. I want marriage. You know, a lot of us get on here, we act tough, and we be like, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, but I want help. I want to be loved. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody I can be vulnerable with.
So the thing is, yeah, women get in their feelings. They want to start saying, oh, these older men that dating younger women, oh, they want to manipulate them. They want to do this. You know what they're doing? They're trying to make the game fair. The game has never been fair, because when we was younger and you was dating the older guys, it wasn't fair. We had to watch you jumping into those whips, watch you doing all these things. So now it's older and you're outside. The problem is when you're 30s and you're out in the outside the festivals, the brunches, you're directly competing with the women in the 20s now. And you expect the men in their 30s to just take you just because, no, it doesn't work like that. So what you've done is you've wasted your prime youth. So if you don't want to be one of these women complaining about it's not fair, I suggest you use your 18 to 28 to secure the guy you want to be with, build with him, and then get on out of here. Because if you're out here in your 30s...
You're spitting facts, and that's why I always say to younger guys, don't think because you're not getting the pretty girls now, you can't get them in the future. A lot of women don't like to hear this, but a lot of their value comes from their beauty. So the older they get, the more their value decreases. Whereas a man, if he works on himself and he's successful, his value can keep increasing with age.
What's your ideal type tonight?
Essex boy, an arsehole. If you're gonna bully me, bully me. Do you know
what I mean? Why are women so tapped? What about you?
Pretty much the same. A raver boy, all of that.
Get some help.
I date you. You think I'm gonna allow you to get a drink from somebody? Straight up.
Listen, if you're not there, like, I'm gonna be respectful of the relationship, regardless of where
you wouldn't be there if you were respectful of the relationship.
Why should we be tied at the hip regardless of where
y'all
we
different. Y'all controlling.
Different?
That's very
I didn't even say nothing.
Oh, controlling.
There it is, controlling.
Yeah,
the buzzword.
Not like that.
How we control it, or y'all controlling? Because we ain't even...
Like he says, they pull out the buzzwords. You're controlling, you're insecure. As soon as you call them out on their bullshit. A loyal woman's not going to put herself in those types of positions. Why are you going to be alone with a man who's offering to buy you a drink if you're in a relationship?
It feels absolutely amazing to finally spread my legs and be the person that I know I am musically.
You just said spread your legs.
I just said spread my wings musically.
I really don't find girls interesting. A lot of girls are not interesting, man.
That's the number one problem with Gen Z girls. They've all been so addicted to social media. They're all involved in the same things: astrology, Jeffrey Dahmer, copy-paste, TikTok dancing, the same talking points and same opinions about everything, and they like the same interests. They all do nail techs and sell clothes on Depop. It's all copy-paste, and it gets really boring after a while.
I mean, he's right. Social media's turned a lot of people, not just women, into fucking robots. People aren't living real-world experiences. Every time someone's doing something, if they're in a concert, on a hike, whatever, they pull their phones out. They're living through their phones. When you see them in person, how are you supposed to have a conversation?
Look what she's doing.
I mean, your first mistake was taking her back, but I think now you realise where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.